The UK updated its quarantine list. Greece has been removed from the travel corridor. At the same time, other countries, like Iceland, once again, have been re-added to the safe travel corridor list. In this video, we will discuss the UK's travel list and plans to remove the quarantine requirement altogether. We also discuss the UK and the EU's plans for getting countries back on its feet after the promising news of a coronavirus vaccine. But first, we want to thank you for joining us. Find us on all the other social media channels, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and click that bell to get notified when we release a new video. We also appreciate your likes and comments below, as it helps to support our channel. People arriving in the UK from mainland Greece will need to self-isolate for 2 weeks, from Saturday the 14th of November, the UK Transport Secretary has said. The rules will not apply to the Greek islands of Corfu, Crete, Rhodes, Kos, and Zakynthos. The Department for Transport said data had shown a consistent increase in newly reported cases in Greece over the past fortnight, with a 136% increase in new cases to 16,429 between the 5th and the 12th of November, from 6,965 between the 22nd and the 29th of October. It added that the islands of Corfu, Crete, Rhodes, Zakynthos, and Kos had not seen a significant growth in cases over recent weeks as the rest of Greece, and therefore quarantining was not required. Denmark was cut from the UK's Safelist last week after a mutated strain of COVID-19 was found to have spread to humans from mink. Mr. Schaps said the UK's travel ban on non-UK citizens arriving from Denmark would be extended for a further 14 days. UK citizens can return from Denmark, but will have to isolate, along with all members of their household for 14 days. Travelers from Qatar, the UAE, Laos, and the Turks and Caicos Islands will no longer need to quarantine. Bahrain, Chile, and Cambodia will also be exempt from isolation rules. Iceland is now back on England's corridor list. The head of Visit Iceland has stated, "We are delighted that Iceland has now been removed from the UK government's quarantine list, and a safe travel corridor has once again been reinstated. Visitors must choose between a 14-day quarantine or a double testing procedure, with quarantine for 4 to 5 days, before they can embark on their adventure around in Iceland. Our commitment is to ensure travelers stay safe during their visit." The UAE, Qatar, Turks and Caicos Islands, Laos, Iceland, Cambodia, Chile, and Bahrain were also seen as posing a lower infection risk, a statement said. Current restrictions in England mean that only people with valid reasons are supposed to travel abroad at the moment. People who break the rules face fines starting at £200 and rising to a maximum of £6,400. In Wales, travel abroad is only permitted for people with a reasonable excuse. In Northern Ireland, people are advised to avoid all unnecessary travel, while the Scottish Government advises against all non-essential foreign trips. Meanwhile, the Transport Secretary said earlier this week that the UK is making good progress in developing a testing regime to reduce the amount of time people need to spend self-isolating. He has previously said he is very hopeful a new testing regime for travellers to the UK could be in place by the 1st of December. Pfizer and BioNTech have reported that their potential vaccine had been found to be more than 90% effective. It has been reported that work had been going on for months to organize how coronavirus vaccines would be distributed in the UK. Additionally, the UK government are considering drawing up plans to create a law which will make social media companies responsible for misleading anti-vaccination posts on social media. The government opposition are demanding the introduction of emergency laws to stamp out dangerous anti-vaccine content online. The Labour Party is calling for financial and criminal penalties for social media firms that do not remove false scare stories about vaccines. Meanwhile, the EU's first vaccinations could take place in the first quarter of 2021, according to a European health chief. Andrea Morn, director of the European Centre for Disease Control, said such a possibility was an optimistic scenario. The vaccine is on its way here. Do you have plans to travel next year? Let us know by commenting below. If you need assistance with a visa to Europe or the UK, including help with securing your travel arrangements, IAM can help. For visa advice, contact your IAM visa coordinator. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for more travel and visa updates.